Good morning, everybody. I'd like to talk today about the value of having one or two or several positive affirmations that work for you. Don't just take other people's affirmations and say, oh, that's got to be mine. There are lots of options you have, and one or a couple will resonate, especially with you, with where you are in life, with your sense of God, your understanding of God, your spirituality. And I would encourage you to discover what these affirmations are and then to practice them regularly. Now, an odd thing is that what got me to this topic today was rewatching a portion of an amazing film called American Beauty. And early in the film, we see Annette Bening, who is a real estate agent, giving herself an affirmation as she goes to an open house. And she says again and again and again, I will sell this house today. I will sell this house today. I will sell this house today. And she's saying the affirmation over and over again, trying to lift up that reality and her positive confidence in herself. And in fact, after a day of open houses and a lot of griping potential customers, she does not sell the house that day. And I tell this story, it's an odd thing to mention in the course of a live stream about affirmations, but this story reminds us we want wise, doable affirmations that are usually informed by God's presence. And so, for instance, had Annette Bening just said, if it's God's will, I will sell this house today, that might have reduced her disappointment at the end of the day where she hadn't sold the house. Good news for movie fans, because she hadn't sold the house in the script, she gives us one of the best 40 seconds ever acted on film where she starts sobbing and then slapping herself saying she's weak and a crybaby. And again, it's all this stuff of how to be a super successful person that she'd learned on self-help tapes. But she was being victimized by affirmations, victimized by sloganeering. Again, I tell this because it's a warning. When we do affirmations, they have to be positive and wise. They should never be self-defeating if they don't come true. And a good spot to find really wise affirmations that are uplifting and upbuilding are 12-step programs, and particularly Alcoholics Anonymous. A lot of the things that we just take for granted, like let go and let God, or one day at a time, progress, not perfection. These are said most at 12-step meetings and most frequently at AA meetings, since AA meetings are the majority of 12-step meetings. But I offer these because these could actually be helpful for you to remind yourself, especially if you're trying to make a big change in life. You're trying to adjust to the fact that you were really work devoted, really work focused, and now you are retired with no plans on working again. To say when you wake up in the morning not going to your office or not going to whatever your place of business was, it's one day at a time. I'm going to make this transition as best I can with God's guidance, one day at a time. Or if you're struggling with a recent change, and it doesn't have just to be the cessation of alcohol drinking, but any change that you've decided to pursue in life, whether it's to work out more often or to lose weight or to improve your cardiovascular health or to improve a relationship with an estranged family member. Each day and perhaps many times in a day to say it's one day at a time. It's progress, not perfection. That I'm going to let go and let God. Although I may seek this reconciliation and healing with the person and I want it desperately and anxiously, it might be God's timing and the other person's timing to reconcile slowly. And I'm releasing that to God. I'm giving up my own little personal petty preferences to the wisdom of a God who really knows what's best for me and best for others. So the assignment today, as we often do during the live streams, I encourage you to try to find an affirmation, a phrase that will really build you up, keep you focused, keep you peaceful, keep you forward seeking, keep you growing in faith each and every day. We mentioned the other day on the live stream about centering prayer. Often people have a phrase that they use during centering prayer, like God's peace is my peace, or peace be still, or just the simple word, one word, Jesus. An affirmation that's straight up biblical, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. I would suggest that people who say that phrase frequently live a life of greater peace, greater productivity, greater wisdom and understanding. Just if we can remember to say, as often as necessary, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. You get the point. Find yourself an affirmation right now. Ask God to help you if you believe that's possible. Or look through 12-step, Google healing slogans, motivational slogans, biblical affirmations, something like that. And let God's Holy Spirit connect you to a phrase or a few phrases, a few affirmations that will really be life improvers. Good luck in that. If you need prayer help, you know where to find me. All right, thanks. God bless.